It's July already. It's July already. Life goes by so fast. That saying is so true. I can't believe it's July already. Anyway, top of the morning, top of the afternoon, top of the evening. Welcome to Booked and Unbothered. I am your host, B. Eddie. Y'all, I missed last week. I did. I'm holding myself accountable. There's so much going on. I have a full-time job. Unfortunately, this cannot be my full-time job, but I have a full-time job. On top of that, we have some things going on at my house. It's just so much going on that I can't have any excuses. I mean, so here's the skinny. Here's the deal. Here's the pickle. I have a abundance of hobbies, and reading is my number one hobby, but I have so many other hobbies. I mean, I'm an artist. I am a part of a yarn club. We get together, we bring our projects, we crochet, we knit, we talk, we chat it up, and that's what I've been doing. I have been crocheting, you guys, and I like to make gifts. People are telling me you should open an Etsy shop. It seems so daunting to get a shop together. You have to take magnificent photos to advertise your product. I am not good at any of that. I'm only good at getting the product made. I'm not good at any of that. So basically, that's what I've been doing. And because I do have a full-time job and I enjoy crocheting and I enjoy reading books, you see where I'm going, you see where my anxiety is, and I enjoy giving book reviews. Something had to not be done, and it was my book review, and I was still even working on reading a book anyway. So I didn't even have a book review really to give. So, I mean, that's my excuse. I'm holding myself accountable, but I am back. Okay, so I don't know if you remember last episode, I brought out 10 sequences of books that I wanted to read. So I decided to pick one, and it was High Rise, written by J.G. Ballard. This book was written in 1975, so it's almost 50 years old. It's wild to think about because JG was already imagining luxury high rise, people living in these high rise buildings and getting together and creating chaotic societies, even before dystopian collapse was even a trending genre. It's almost 50 years old. I mean, it's something that could actually happen today. Class tensions, people isolating themselves in their perfect little bubbles until everything just falls apart. So when I read the synopsis, when I first picked it up, it pulled me in. It promises you a story of people living in a luxury apartment complex turned into a battleground, giving rich people to lose their minds while making it aesthetically pleasing, if you will. Imagine living somewhere in a building. I think there were thousands of people that lived in this building, so many floors. Imagine living in a building where there's a grocery store, there's a liquor store, there's a hair salon, there's a restaurant, everything that you need. You don't even you might need to leave to work, but you don't need to leave to do anything else. Everything is right there. You just never have to leave. It sounds wonderful to me. Until the elevators become war zones. Parties morph into brawls. People start forming little cannibalistic tribes to hunt their neighbors for dinner. Are you kidding me? This book was weird. It wasn't good. I gave it 2 stars, y'all. I gave it 2 stars. I must say, though, what I did find fascinating about the book is how it strips away the idea that money or class saves you from primal instincts. I mean, everyone thinks that they're above chaos until chaos finds them. And chaos finds them. Everyone. He doesn't shy away from the mess. And we get a lot of mess. We get violence. We get class war. We get alliances that form and then dissolve. I mean, it's a lot of drama. The collapse of civilization inside 4 walls. I don't know. I mean, I closed this book feeling like, am I missing something? Because I like dystopian shit. But this just didn't hit it. I was hungry for chaos. I was hungry for it. But I wasn't fed. I wasn't fed, y'all. 2 stars. 2-star read for me. personally. I'm going to be honest. This building, this high rise, was ghetto. These rich people were living ghetto. I don't know what happened, but people started forming groups for protection. People were roaming the halls looking for food, violence, or just something to break. Trash was piling up, pools turned gross, people's pets became missing, and some died in the pool. And the outside world had no idea how bad it was getting in this building. It was bad. It was pretty ghetto. It was pretty grim, violent. It kind of shows how fast people can lose their humanity when the system breaks down. That's fucking scary. Even in a place that's supposed to be a luxury living. I don't know. The story, when I read the synopsis, it had promise. But it didn't promise. It was not a kept promise for me. I didn't like the book. I'm so sorry. So what I'm currently reading now via Audible, I'm reading Nuclear War by Annie Jacobson. I first saw her being interviewed on TikTok, and I decided to pick up her book. It's a fascinating read thus far. And then I am also reading Tales of the City by Armistead Maupin, and I think it's a 4-book series. My wife read it, sitting on my shelf, decided to pick it up. So I'm reading that also, along with carrying on with my other hobbies. Now, it's so frustrating. It's when you have so many hobbies. It brings on a sense of anxiety. Something that's meant to be fun and soothing can bring on anxiety. So I had to cut my hobbies down. I had so many hobbies, I could give them away. But I'm keeping my crochet hobby. And my book hobby, it's never going to be on the chopping block. So there we have it. All right, before I wrap up, I just want to say, please take care of each other out there. Things feel heavy and scary in the States right now. It's easy to get wrapped up in the things and feel numb and get overwhelmed. But if there's a time to show each other empathy, it's now. Check on your people. Extend kindness where you can and protect your peace. We're all out here together. We're all in this together. No one's better than anyone else. We just have to stick together, y'all. I thank you for joining me for this episode of Booked and Not Bothered. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you all next week. Stay booked and not bothered.